place where you're born, your motherland, it attracts you like a magnet. That energy starts pulling you back. And then after this book was written, the third edition, it did circulate really well in the United States. But my soul, my inner being started calling me and telling me that the highest and best for this book would be to find its way and be released in India. So that was the intention. I won't say it's a prediction, I'd say it's more about, it's solution-based, it's more solution-based information, right? I'll give you one example. So what happened many years ago, and I was on a radio station, I still am actually, on a station called Seeing Beyond, which is run by Bonnie Colling. She's behind this book as well, and this one, lady who happened to be my client, she's an Irish lady, she heard me and then she consulted me for a little bit, and then with this information I was able to sell a couple of houses for her in down south Los Angeles. And then she moved up north, and then she started calling me one day and said, "Hey Jesse, you need to come and meet my friend, he's the programming director of Toronto Television in San Francisco." And then being a stranger that you just consulted, right, I was eager to go, but my wife said, "Hey listen, why are you sitting there answering a call and going to meet a stranger, you barely know her, right?" But my innocence said, "No, we need to go see this guy," right? We did. And so when I went there, she was absolutely right. Her friend was Pat Patton, and Pat Patton was the programming director of Toronto Television in San Francisco, a huge star there. And then we met, and then we met a few times later. And then, so this structure is a huge building on South Van Ness in San Francisco, and the address was 1001 South Van Ness Avenue. But the television station was not doing that well. So he said, "Hey, Mr. Kalsi, what do you think about this number?" Interestingly, this man, because he was desperate for his ratings to go up, right? He said, "Okay, 5, 5, and 2, so it became 100, 2 5s, and a 2. And then, like television and print media are always in competition, right? So one day what happens is, and that was pretty soon, a couple of weeks later, so this gentleman, the reporter from sfgate.com, he just goes by the station, right, and looks at those numbers there. And you know how the white man's mentality is kind of very different, right? So he goes up to the security guy and says, "Hey, why are these numbers here?" So he says, "Oh, ask Pat Patton because he asked me to put these numbers here." And he goes inside and says, "I want to meet Pat Patton." And he says, "Why are these numbers here?" So this Jesse Kalsi told me. And so now, and they wrote this huge story. And he said, look at this station. He's consulted a numerologist, and they can't do their business, and their ratings are down. But what actually happened was those numbers did shift the energy, and Crown 4 television started doing much better. And this can be verified. If you go Google my name, Jesse Kalsi, and add Crown 4 to it, you will find out that story there. So I'm basically stuck to that tale forever, right? So that's what happened. And so that's one of those many things that I did. I also had a chance to work with several, famous people like Gracy up in Hollywood. But how it is, some information has to be kept private because they hire me to talk to them, but then I have to talk to a manager and sign a paper. And so whatever I discuss with them is very confidential. So so that pretty much goes on too. I have also had a chance to consult with many startups in the Silicon Valley, name business names, like pick up the right vibration for the business. So that's happened many times too. But then there's this one example I want to really talk about is this one, this gal, she's from Pune here, and she's an engineer there. She came to consult with me, right? And her daughter, she's like a teenager, more than a teenager actually, and she had a friend who would actually, this is kind of negative talk for her. It's okay, I'll tell you. So the daughter goes and her friend jumps off the Golden Gate Bridge, right? And so the mother is so worried, but this daughter says that, I have to follow my friend. And so then she comes to see me. So I said, do this and this and this, and she did, right? But this girl didn't listen, She goes right back, and she's hanging off the Golden Gate Bridge again. But luckily what happened, the people on top, right, they saw her. And so this guy approached her and said, "Hey, start talking to her, gave her the psychological dose, and pulled her back." Wow. So that I honestly, in my gut, I feel so good about it because I had suggested a few things to her, which she did, and she was wearing something that I gave her, and I directly feel that energy saved that gal's life. So that's something that I remember there, much more than what I can tell you now because I've been practicing this for more than 20 years. So.
About solving the problem, and I have never studied myself, but yes, I do believe that magic happens. And with me also astrologically, many magical things have happened in my life, and it's happening since many years. So yes, you can always create magic with numbers. That has happened.
That's,
Yes.
you can always say it matters you.
You can recognize your own strength and your own positive numbers and then act accordingly.
Wow. That's
थी या बना रही थी जो कि एक अल्टीमेट ड्रीम होता है सो क्या कितनी आपने इम्पोर्टेंस इस बात को कि मेरे घर का नंबर क्या है या नेम प्लेट्स में जो नाम लिखे गए हैं उनका टोटल क्या है
ये मैंने कभी पहले डिसाइड नहीं किया, बस मेरा फोकस हमेशा मेरे गोल पे होता है कि मुझे क्या अचीव करना है, मुझे सिर्फ उसका रिजल्ट दिखता है और वो कैसे होगा क्या होगा वो मैं नहीं देखती, लेकिन मैं अपने फोकस से कभी शिफ्ट नहीं होती अगर मैंने कुछ डिसाइड किया है। लेकिन न्यूमरोलॉजी तो हमारे भारत की प्राचीन कला से चला आ रहा है, ये हमारे हिंदुस्तान का एक बहुत अहम हिस्सा है। तो बाद में जब हमने ये देखा, मैंने घर लिया, बहुत खुशी हुई, तो हर चीज़ अकॉर्डिंगली पॉजिटिव थी। नंबर्स भी बहुत अच्छे थे घर के जो मैच हो रहे थे, लेकिन पहले से मैंने डिसाइड नहीं किया था क्योंकि फोकस हमेशा पॉजिटिव रहा है और आई वांट टू मेक एवरीथिंग अराउंड मी ब्यूटीफुल। आई वांट पीपल टू always have success in life, be happy, be very healthy. So that is my wish, and I have been a part of spiritual environment always with a lot of spiritual organizations. So maybe that has helped me a lot with the positive surrounding.
सो इसका मतलब कि यहाँ जो भी हो रहा है इज रियली पॉजिटिव एंड ब्यूटीफुल एंड दैट्स व्हाई ग्रेसी इज पार्ट ऑफ दिस इवेंट। आपने एक बहुत खूबसूरत बात कही अबाउट योर गोल्स। ग्रेसी जब आप इंडस्ट्री में आई थी तब ये आउटसाइडर की बात नहीं थी, बट आज हमको पता चलता है कि what a magic it is that you went on to do those magical films and you made your own path and you made it so big and we are so proud of you. शायद एक बार जोर बना है ग्रेसी के लिए। So शायद तब हमें इस बात का एहसास नहीं था that how difficult it is, but today we are extremely proud of everything.
Thank you so much.